Breath.
And as we begin, I will just have you take slow, deep breaths, imagining that ball of light moving up your spine as you inhale and back down with each exhale. And as the energy begins to move around you, I'm just going to have you give permission in your mind. Just say that I give permission for this healing energy to enter my space. And then set the intention that this energy will move through you slowly. Understand that we are in no rush here tonight. That as you step into the frequencies of healing, of a higher consciousness, that you seemingly step outside of time. Time has no place in a world of miracles. We are going to instruct you to anchor your energy as we move through these frequencies. So we will have you imagine that there is that ball of white light that was moving up and down your spine, and it now exits from the base of your spine, shaping into the root of a tree, digging down deep into the earth until it reaches the earth's core. The earth's core looks much like a ball of lightning. And as your root anchors in, that energy begins to move up, entering from the base of your spine, moving up until it lands at the base of your skull, and then back down into your heart space. Now imagine a golden light moves up your spine, exits from the top of your skull in the form of a branch. This golden branch reaches high until it passes the Earth's atmosphere, and climbs further until it connects in with the golden web of consciousness. Golden light now begins to move down this branch, entering from the top of your skull, where it too lands into your heart space. Understand that time has no place within a creative process, nor does it have power over creation. Understand that the things you wish to bring into your lives, the things you wish to create, they exist outside of time. In order to retrieve them, to hear them, to see them, you too must forget about time. You may ask why we are harping on time at this moment, but it is because time has become a prison for your desires, a way of counting, keeping track of the fact that you do not have whatever it is you would like to have in this moment, that you cannot find the words, the images that you wish to find. It is a way of keeping yourselves separate from your desires. Can you imagine sitting in a field, beautiful day, green grass, maybe an apple tree, flowers, and you are so enjoying the sun on your skin that you have no idea how long you have been there. It could have been 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 days. But you are enjoying this moment so much, you do not care how long it has been. And then you see something in the distance, hear something move. And again, you are still enjoying the moment so much that you do not even get up to go see what it is. And so this thing begins to move towards you. It cannot help but move towards you because you are feeling so much joy. They wish to see, what is it that is bringing so much joy to that person? And as this thing begins to move closer, you realize it is the one thing you desire most at this moment. And you get the impulse to get up and move towards it, but you stop yourself. You say, no, I'm enjoying this moment, and that which I desire is already moving towards me. I will stay. So you settle back in and watch as your desire comes to you. It sits in your lap. It is absorbed into your very heart. When you join us in these meetings, to receive healing, alignment, miracles, You are stepping outside of time. And indeed, you may move mountains, in the span of a moment. Think of one thing that you wish most for in this moment of now. And ask yourself, do you believe in miracles? For there is no use in asking for a miracle in which you do not believe in, for it will not happen. So ask yourself again, do I believe in miracles? Do I believe a miracle can occur in this situation that I desire? Though it is very difficult to wish for miracles concerning others, as they do not always consent, it is okay to wish for resolution. And why do I ask that you believe in miracles, especially concerning a desire of yours? It is because as we move you through higher frequencies, you are closer to information, ideas, frequencies that will match that which you desire. And so if you can Allow your belief to shift. And then pay close attention to your thoughts and what comes through over the next few days. You will find that something has come through for you that will help. We can feel your doubts. Know that doubt is a sign of fear. That fear is a thief. A thief of joy and happiness. Of the miracle of being alive. A thief of the gift that is the breath that moves in your body. Place your hands over your heart and repeat these words aloud. I lay my fears at the feet of something greater than I. Now repeat aloud. I lay my doubt at the feet of something greater than I. As I have a higher calling here. Repeat aloud, I have the calling to create not just art, but a new path, a path of true freedom, self-empowerment, and love. And I will allow no being's fear to pull me from that path. Humans fear what they have yet to do. Now see yourself as a figure draped in golden light, with many threads of gold leading outwards all around you, connected to things you cannot see. People, places, things, ideas. Understand that that which you desire is you. That is why it is said that you cannot miss something that is for you. You see these threads? They are threads of energy connecting you to pieces of yourself in other forms. You could run all you should like, but eventually that thread will come back to you along with that person, place, thing, idea. Sometimes it may take more than one lifetime, but that is no matter. At the end of your soul's mission, all of those threads will have come back to you in some form or another. And each time you raise your consciousness, raise your frequency, one of those threads will come forward. They will find you. That frequency is pulling on it. But you can only reach those frequencies if you take the time to pause, breathe, allow fear to melt away. As your vibration begins to raise now, which threads can you see moving towards you? Do not worry about what is at the end of this thread yet. Merely notice all the threads that begin to come back in as your frequency raises. Try to keep your mind still. Do not search. You are an observer in this moment of the energy that is moving towards you. If it is helpful, repeat in your mind, I observe, I do not seek. Now your frequencies are beginning to reach the normal height that they can reach. So we will have you take some deep breaths slowly. If you can, count for 8 as you inhale and 8 as you exhale. And allow the tension in your jaws and in your shoulders and your backs to relax. You may find that you want to resist some of the frequencies moving through you. And this is okay. Your bodies are not quite used to those frequencies yet. But just take a deep breath. They cannot hurt you. The only thing hurting you is that which you are unwilling to release. And if you simply say, I accept, knowing that the things that are not meant for you will disappear and be replaced by something much better. Then discomfort will alleviate. Take a couple more deep breaths as your frequencies have plateaued. Know that we can take you just a little bit higher if you would like. If so, you just say yes in your mind. And if not, say no, thank you. You may ask, what happens the higher we go? It is simply more joy, more understanding, more energy. The higher your frequencies, the less you will feel tired. The less things in the physical world will stress you out. For you will see that there are no real problems, only situations to be maneuvered. To learn from and then move on. And the higher your frequency, the easier that is to do. And the higher your frequency, the more you will find that you cannot tolerate certain things. And that is okay. There's no need to judge others who can tolerate them, or judge yourself for not being able to tolerate them. The understanding of alignment versus not being aligned is just that. There is no judgment for either. There's no right or wrong in either. Understand that the notion of judgment is a human one. Quite a powerful weapon, if we may say. As people who are in power will use right and wrong, the idea of judgment, to ensure that the people below them will be constantly judging themselves and others, causing shame and guilt and fear, keeping the consciousness low. But if you wish to be free, truly free, you must throw away those ideas of judgment. When those thoughts come to you, Understand that they are not your thoughts, that you can tell them to go away. You can simply say, "Oh, I do not align with that thought." And once you do away with judgment, you will find that any creative pursuit you have will not only be fruitful, but it shall come to you easily. Now we will pull you back to the image of the root in the earth's core and the branch connected into the golden web of consciousness. Slowly allow that branch to disconnect from the web and sink back down through the top of your skull, moving down your spine, landing in your heart space. Then allow that root to disengage from the core of the earth, pulling back up through your spine, where it too will land in your heart space. If you have the time after we finish here, it may benefit you to grab a pen and paper and allow every thought that wants to come out to come out. If you should like, you may burn that piece of paper symbolically to represent that you have released that which no longer serves you. Understand that your frequency has gone very high today. You may feel tired. And over the next couple of weeks, Your frequency will begin to elevate and plateau, then come back down, elevate, plateau, and come back down until it is able to hold that frequency that we have reached today. Place your left hand over your heart and your right over your belly button. And repeat aloud 3 times. I exist in this present moment of now. Right. And you can all open your eyes whenever you're ready.